Why you think we get alive this? Real nigga shit came to kill a process. Gotta kill all the nonsense. Tell them do better when they lie, ho. Ay.
Condo, tough low, S-class, no condo. Paper all in my collar, vein rolls in my corner. Time zone, red eye, big five, ain't no best eye. Time forward to my left eye, time forward to my left eye. No doubt, lights out, I'm next, you're out. I be talking money on the day-to-daily. All your money talking sound like meditating. It's a little quiet, what's your explanation? Gotta feed the family, that's my motivation. Bitches blowing up my phone, who's this? Calling. Oh yeah, my bad, it's yo bitch. Sorry. Off top, ain't here to play no games. Atari. Skirt, skirt. In that two-seater like this. Don't say shit with no check. Don't say shit with no check. Can't feed birds with no bread. Don't say shit with no check. Say it with a check, nigga. How many places to rack it up? How many stacks just to back it up? I tell your bitch throw it back, son. That's why she ain't going back with none. It's 20K for a flag. Don't want the lean, just to spray. I use my wrist with some ice. I stir it up, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. Last I ain't know what's up. My daughter 14, so I gotta provide what I can to make sure she gon' get enough. Make sure her first whip is the military, so she know her pops is the man. Won't get no fuck by no man, so she can point out a fuck nigga that ain't about shit. No, she really won't give a fuck. No doubt, lights out, I'm next, you're out. I be talking money on the day-to-daily. All your money talking sound like meditating. It's a little quiet, what's your explanation? Gotta feed the family, that's my motivation. Bitches blowing up my phone, who's this? Calling. Oh yeah, my bad, it's yo bitch. Sorry. Off top, ain't here to play no games. Atari. Skirt, skirt. In that two-seater like this. Don't say shit with no check. Don't say shit with no check. Can't feed birds with no bread. Don't say shit with no check. Say it with a check, nigga.
People are not asking the right questions. They're not asking the right questions.
Tell that nigga Jesus, I said please call my cell phone. I'm gonna whoop his ass.
We are back on the Smokers Lounge. I'm your host, Chris Cyphers. We are sponsored by Executive Sessions. Salute to the fam. Thanks for the pack. Talk to me good. What's going on, family? I know it seems like it's been a minute. You know, we ain't go live since last week. But I'm pretty sure if you connected with the other channels, y'all see me on the other panels. Shout out to the bro Greedy Vegan. We had a dope build of the day. He had a nice little 10-hour going on. I was maybe there for like half of it or most of it. But it was a great build. That's why we didn't go live Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Then Monday, I had stuff to do, and from the time difference, I don't think a lot of people would have caught on live. But y'all know. Anyway, you already know the deal. Y'all coming through the crib, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and share. Make sure you hit the notifications so you get all the notifications when we go live and you can be part of the build. That being said, let's go through this introduction, family. We got Big Bro Philly OG in the building. First one in the house. What's going on, fam? Salute to you. Salute to the fam. Got Super in the building. Ooh, whoa, whoa. What's going on, fam? Salute to you. Salute to the young B. You got the fam, Lil Ron in the building. What's going on, brother? Salute, salute. And we got Rashad in the building. Flat motherfucking plane. What's going on, family? Salute, salute, salute. Got the boy Bronze God in the building. What's going on, Chops? Salute, salute to the fam. And we got the long lost brother in the building, Will B. What's going on? It's been a minute, but welcome back. Glad to have you back, brother. What's going on? Salute, salute. You already know that link in the chat. Hit the link. Come on the panel. Let's build. We already know what today is. Nigga-Peans Wednesday. So you already know the deal. Let's build. I already got one of my blunts rolled up, so I think I'm about to do a little early sparkage and roll another. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, Ron. We ready. We ready. Will B said my YouTube acting crazy. I'm on this Android. All right, if you could get on some Wi-Fi, get some reception, you know what I'm saying? Hit that link. We got the sis Crystal Meadows in the building. What's going on? How you doing? Peace and love. Salute. Oh, goddamn, crack this off. I got a little Hennessy on me, y'all. Pop. Ah. Woo. High frequencies as always. You already know. You already know. Now, I heard through the grapevine that I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard through the grapevine that some Asians been receiving reparations. I'm gonna do more research on it, and I'm gonna come back. But I heard through the grapevine, Asians are receiving reparations. Shout out to the big bro Leo in the building. What's going on, fam? Salute.
Salute, my brother. How everybody doing? Much love, much respect. I can believe that, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody but us.
Right.
Look through the history of America. They've been given plenty people's reparations.
Yep. I know Japanese have received reparations years ago. Um upon them selling over here, they was going through some shit where they was being well, they wasn't really doing nothing, but what the government said is that they had some kind of evidence saying that they were agents and going through some shit of espionage and shit, basically of trying to come over here and you know come over here and in some agent form and try to overthrow the government or something, basically, and which was bullshit. So I think like somewhere to they said like some like 100,000 was like somewhere from like 50 to 100,000 was like incarcerated and all some other shit. But you have to remember when that and this is like shortly after after those treaties was happening, because remember that 9/11 treaty with China, when China was already over, Chinese was already over here at that point. And if y'all look through Google, um when the Japs came over here, they have a whole bunch of shit. What do you call it? What do you call it? They have a whole bunch of shit. Basically, a whole bunch of racist. There you go. They got a whole bunch of racist propaganda, talking about Japs or Japanese. And y'all can look this up literally on Google. I think I've showed this early last year or probably before that. But it's a whole bunch of propaganda around that time of saying, Japs is this, Japs is that, and all the usual propaganda shit they put out about another country. So that's crazy. And Jewish families receive reparations too from that Holocaust bullshit. So we already know that been happened.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's man. But I mean, I ain't really too heavy on this reparations, but who's actually going to the courts trying to get their reparations? Even
No,
for the people, even for the people that think they should be getting the respirations or whatever, they're not even going to the courts and fighting that. They just doing videos and talking bullshit. And not one of them can show you a document of them going to the courts fighting for reparations. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? That's very weird. Don't tell me that you fighting, but you can't show me that you're actually fighting for your reparation. That doesn't really make sense. And that's why I brought that up, because it's in discussion. People really think that they're gonna get reparations and stuff. So okay, that's cool. Are you fighting to get it though? And how are you going by that? How are you going by the process of getting your reparations or fighting for your reparations? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the brother K Smith in the building. Peace and balance. Schmitty. I'm blunt one out. Shit. Cause yeah. I mean, I ain't going through it, but I'm pretty sure that's a whole process itself. You know what I'm saying?
I hate to say this, Chris. We're more closer to becoming slaves again than getting reparations because
Hmm.
our people don't want to fight for anything.
Yeah, that's true. The bro Monty Bay said I did a build on it. They went to court and lost because they don't have standing. Oh, well, that hey, shut me up. You actually got some people that actually went to court and tried, but lost, according to what the bro say. So I guess you do have some people that's out there trying. That's cool, but like he said, they lost because they don't have no standing, and that's crazy.
The last time I heard something, Herschel Walker was speaking for us about 6 months ago, and of
Yep.
course he was telling them we don't deserve nothing.
Mhm.
That's the last I heard of it.
That's crazy. Shout out to the bro Dredge. The Comic King is in the building. Salute, brother. Salute to the fam.
Peace.
What's going on, Amani Bay?
Hey, how you doing there, Noble? I'm kind of working, but I'll just quickly jump on for a second just to extrapolate on this point. No, so there was they went to court, the African American descendants for reparations, and it got thrown out at the Seventh Circuit, which is the Federal Appeals Court in Chicago.
Hmm.
So basically, they lack standing. So which basically because um, first of all, when you bring a lawsuit, your claim has to have merit,
Hmm.
and so the opposing side will basically file a motion to dismiss your claim based on lack of standing, and that's what the opposing side did because their position was, they spoke in a general sense. African slaves, were African slaves mistreated. But the problem is that doesn't mean anything because the court said, well, I need each defendant, each victim who claims that they were descendants of slaves, of African people were brought over from that continent. I
Hmm.
need each individual to come up and state a specific ancestor that that was taken away from a particular nation on that continent, brought over to North America or wherever, if it's the islands, wherever, and wherever they were at,
Hmm.
you have to provide evidence and documentation of your own specific ancestor who was brought over and went through that so-called vicious system, and how that victimization and exploitation affected that specific ancestors, and then how that derivative injury connects to you currently today. That's what they failed to do this entire time.
Mm.
So which basically means, so if you don't have that, then when you try to sue, you'll get hit with, oh, you don't have standing.
Yeah.
Now, let's juxtapose that with the Tulsa, Oklahoma descendants of the Tulsa incident in 1921. Now, they had standing, but they lost based upon because of statute of limitations. And that was the mistake of Charles Ogletree, who handled the case. He used the wrong claim. He used a civil rights violation claim, which is connected with statute of limitations, when he should have went torts. But they had standing because the Tulsa incident descendants can direct and tell you which ancestor in 1921 had their property destroyed. So they could connect and give you a specific ancestor who was injured.
Hmm.
Those who claim that they were slaves and their ancestors were taken from another continent have yet to prove individually, point out which ancestor was taken and which ancestor was brutalized. No one has done that so far. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you?
Nobody ain't getting reparations.
But why? Why hasn't one person provided evidence of their own specific ancestor brought over from that continent over to America and brutalized? Why?
Because there is none.
Exactly.
There goes. There is none.
See, so people are having these conversations and wasting time talking to these people, and it's like talking to someone who's basing their whole story off a Hollywood script. It's not reality.
Yeah, got you.
So the courts said you are frivolous. You don't even have standing to bring a lawsuit. That's what the court said. Mm-hmm. So until some individual can bring that evidence, then they can overcome the standard barrier. Until then, it's Hollywood fiction at its best. That's all it is.
Can I say something, sir?
Yes.
It's the same court that, that don't want to see us do anything, and that's basically condemning us for life sentences for basically doing nothing.
No, I wouldn't. No, well, no. Remember, all the court is asking for is you just provide your own individual evidence. Each individual provides your evidence of your specific ancestor who was taken away and brutalized. Just provide the evidence. That's all. That's all they're asking for, which is a reasonable request, right? That's reasonable, because if you want to get remedy, for that injury, you got to provide that evidence based upon you, not we, but you as an individual, and each individual must provide that evidence. That's all. That's a reasonable request. It's not that the court is mistreating us and giving us an impossible task to overcome. Because if we're saying that our ancestor was brought over, then each individual has a specific ancestor, right? My ancestor is not your ancestor, so I can't get damages off of your ancestors, vice versa, right? So for us to get remedied, we have to have that basic evidence. And then the brother Chris talked about the Japanese getting reparations down there in Long Beach, California, because they were after the war in the 40s, they were put in internment camps down there in San Pedro, right? And so, yes, each family at that particular time in the 1940s got $40,000 each family. Mm. Not only that, do you know that the Haitians, those in Haiti, paid reparations to France from when? Do you guys know that $2 billion?
No.
So if the people in Haitians were so-called slaves from another continent, if that was true, they wouldn't have to pay France reparations. But yeah, they had to pay France reparations, and they paid it over the payment plan.
I heard about it.
Yeah,
basically they paid them off 10 years ago.
They paid them
off.
Exactly.
Yes, I heard about that.
Yeah, so Haiti had to pay France reparations. Germany had to pay reparations to Poland, because all the damage they caused those nations after Hitler was, and what they did. So Germany had to pay reparations. Everybody got reparations, but but so-called black people. And we're the ones supposedly been treated the worst than anyone else on the planet. But for some reason, we can't get injury. So that means something's wrong with our story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they basically gave us a false narrative that we can't prove, so we'll never be able to get reparations with that false narrative.
Yep.
Right, but remember though, brother, it doesn't only have to come to us, from us. The others, now, let's say that it's true that there are nations on the continent of Africa that we came from. Those nations can also invoke it and help us out. Why haven't they done so?
That part.
Why they sold out to the Chinese and gave it all to the Chinese? Why didn't they say, oh, we're going to allow our long lost brothers and sisters to come back to the land of their ancestors, and we're going to invoke right of return and give each family 160 acres to start over, and hopefully many of them have construction companies. We contract with them, and they can build up our infrastructure. They can build our highways. They can build our homes. Why haven't they given those contracts to their long lost brothers and sisters in America? Why did they give those contracts to the Chinese?
I totally agree with you. And I just wanted to point, like, I did my research, and my family ain't from Africa. We from here. So what about the families here that know they ain't from Africa and don't want no connections with Africa?
Well, then you can get remedy. So now if you can point out a specific ancestor, let's say, for example, your ancestor you find out was part of the original organic Choctaw. Then what you can do is you can sue the corporate fictitious Choctaw Nation under the BIA, and they will pay you $5 to $12 million just to get rid of you. Don't know if you're aware of that, but they will. So you as an individual who know who your ancestors were, and those ancestors, and you were denationalized, and that umbilical cord was cut off, and they did that through their system and the educational system, entertainment system, legal system, political system, and you got those ancestors that were part of that original organic nation, you can sue them yourself and get remedy.
Thank you. Needed to know that, sir.
Yes. And if you got all that stuff, you can contact me. I can help you out with that. I will drop my email in the let's see here in the chat, private chat here, comments. I got to do private chat. I'll drop it in the private chat there, Chris, and if you could share it in the main chat there, that'll be appreciative.
No problem. No problem.
Money. Bay 5 at Gmail. Yeah, so the fact is we were all denationalized. We were all cut off from our ancestors, and it was institutionalized. And so there's the injury is there. You just have to, know what claim you're going to use, and you have to have your own specific ancestors to show those your ancestors were injured, and then how that injury connects to you now. That's all you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. But the Afrocentric promoters, those people make money off of that fiction. So that's why they have to keep promoting that. So remember, they'll get House Resolution this and that, and then they'll get what's called funding to research the topic of reparations into that. But if you notice, none of them talk about the Second Circuit ruling. Ados doesn't mention the Seventh Circuit ruling. Now, if they were for real, they say, okay, now this is what we have to overcome. And they tell you that. They give you full disclosure. Okay, people, we lost in the Seventh Circuit, and this is the reason why. So we need to overcome the standing barrier. So what we're going to need is for each individual who classify themselves as descendants of African slaves, we need each individual to find their specific ancestor, and we're going to help you do that. You notice they don't do that, do they? So they get funding to fill their own pockets to get rich, knowing that they can never overcome that hurdle, knowing they're not going to provide you with the tools to help you find your specific ancestor in some far off place called Africa. They know that, but they know you don't know that, and that's why they're able to bamboozle you and to get you thinking and believing that we're all the same from some mysterious place in Africa. And they keep getting rich, and that's what they've been doing the entire time. And these people aren't even African. That pale skinned girl, Yvette, whatever her name, from Ados, her daddy's what? And I think he's a pale Ashkenazi Jew. The girl who wrote the article of the 1619 project out of the New York Post. Look at her red hair. She go to Africa, they'll call her a white woman. She has no connection to Africa. So all the people promoting Africa have no connection to Africa. But it pays well. Oh my God, it pays well. Then one day you could be flying private jets like Al Sharpton.
Yeah. I put your email in the chat so people will have it.
Appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Yeah. All right, no, I'm gonna get back to work. I'll be listening from the outside there. Guys, have a good day.
Thank you, my brother, for the information. Have a good evening.
Thanks.
Hey, we got the bro Dreads on the panels going on, bro.
Shit, they paying like that? I'm in the wrong business. I want a private jet. Shit, I want multiple private jets. All I gotta say, shit.
Salute to the fam. Sis Cat is in the building. What's going on? Salute to you and a young one.
Yeah, man. I'm trying. What y'all trying to do? Y'all trying to get this private jet or what?
Private jet, nigga. I'm trying to get a private island, nigga. Fuck the jet.
Well, we gonna need a private jet to fly to that motherfucker.
Yeah, that too. yeah, I'm down. Let's get it.
Nah, what's good, family? How y'all brothers doing?
High frequencies, brother. Can't complain.
Peace, my bro.
Peace, all man. Hey, yo, that other brother was dropping some gems though.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
but we already been kind of saying that how stupid it looks for these folks talking about they from Africa, basically saying they're immigrants. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people like, bro, you should be telling them that you want your shit back, not that you came from somewhere else and you want them to give you natives land. That you can't do that. But if you tell them that, no, I'm from here, my ancestors are from here, now you have a claim. That's like Haitians coming to America saying they want 40 acres of the Mewtwo from some lands that they're not from. Like, that don't make any sense.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And them people go ahead and try to look for that shit and can't do it.
Hey, let me say this real quick. Just like the situation we have right now, where the $5 Indians, the government is allowing the $5 Indians to take our place.
Yeah, they let them come in, slide their stinking ass in, and pretty much just claim a nationality that don't belong to them. But see, the thing is, what made it easy for them to do it is because we're not claiming to be that. Well, I ain't gonna say we not, but the majority of black folks, they're claiming they're African American. So it made it easy for them to just come on in and say, well, shit, if they ain't gonna claim it, let us claim it. You know what I'm saying? We need to kick them motherfuckers the hell out of here. Like, dead ass. Like, we need to move them to the side and be like, nah, y'all ain't the fucking natives. We know who we are, and we coming to claim our shit back. Period.
Mm-hmm. That part. The ones that's ready. Because, you got ones that still trying to play this system. Holidays.
The ones
voting.
They're still proud to be American.
Very proud. The Star-Spangled Banner. That shit got more blood on it than anything. What the hell you talking about?
Shit, I'm proud to be a native. Fuck that.
That part.
It's been a cool.
That part. Native born. Right on this land right here. There's a lot of trolls coming up in here. You know, goddamn YouTube doing it. I don't know what's going on, but you know, they having a lot of trolls coming through this chat. I don't know why. Got a motherfucker talking about dry hands. Got another motherfucker talking about teeth. I don't know. Shit is funny. Shout out to the mods. Y'all doing it though. Y'all holding it down. Appreciate that. Yo, Philly OG, how was the beach, bro?
Man, it was beautiful, man. I'm enjoying this relaxation, man. You know what I mean? I can't talk that much because, you know, we're family and they all sleep, you know, the elders. But it's beautiful, man. Still got 2 or 3 more days left, but every day is a vacation with me, you know what I mean? But we having a ball out on Myrtle Beach, man. I put on my Facebook like it's all family, no outsiders. Trying to build our family unity back up because it's been shot. It's been shot by this system, so we trying to build it back. Family first, us first.
That part.
And basically, it's my wife's birthday was Monday, and our anniversary is tomorrow. 16 years, man. So we just enjoying it, man. Getting fucked up and enjoying life, man.
Nice.
You feel me?
Nice. As you should.
I'm appreciating like my brother Dreads got a queen that's sticking by us. You know what I mean? Through thick and thin. Not all relationships are toxic. There are some good relationships out here. And we holding it down. Trying to keep the family values up. And not like the media want to portray us as down.
Facts. That's 100% true right there. That's why I say fuck the media, man. They the media ain't shit.
Exactly, my brother.
How long, you know how we get it. We won't trust nothing they say anyway. But you know, as time go on, you know, we keep on building this infrastructure, this legacy. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna flip that shit on top of it.
That part.
Because that's all I try to, you know, promote. I don't have no channel or nothing, but when I come in here, peace, love, and respect. That's all I want. Let's get together and because we know what we against. You know what I mean? Who against us, rather. So why we can't unite, man? If they put these religious ideologies aside, nobody can stop us, man. Nobody.
That's another gem right there. What's up with all these trolls? A lot of trolls coming in today. That's the first time I seen that.
Normal life.
I don't know, man.
They probably got Dorito stains and shit on their shirt.
Well, I'm not special.
Add it. Low life having ass people, man. God damn. You can't even have a decent bill without people just trying to. It's crazy.
What?
Right.
Shinpei's mother was taken into custody by the Chinese secret police yesterday. We're getting reports that
don't y'all got a stimulus check to be trying to cash or something? All over here, fucking with us.
That's
Hey, Dreads. Nah, they don't have it. They waiting on Mills on wheels to come and deliver them some food.
Eat them nasty ass burritos.
They waiting on wheels.
Oh,
Mills on wheels to deliver them some free shit.
that's what it is. They mad too. They come through today, so they hot. They pissed off. Oh, look, y'all about to call that toll free number. See what's popping with the meals on.
It was for the It was for the elderly. Now everybody getting them.
Everybody. Because they don't know how to invest. They don't know how to invest. They dependent on
This world was a convenient excuse.
Yeah, they dependent. They gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It could be the title, man. You might have some trolls. You might have some angry Europe. You never know. I'm just saying.
Not everybody at once, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, I thought Dreads was talking. Then the next thing I know, he jumped off. So I wasn't gonna say nothing. I thought he was still talking.
Yeah. Oh man. Get your ass out of here.
So say hello, wifey.
Hello.
They can't see you. You ain't on camera.
Oh, hello.
What's going on? How you doing?
Good night.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sitting out here catching a little breeze, man. Ocean breeze.
Ooh, feel good.
Nice. Balanced Truth in the building. What's going on, brother? Salute. We got Rainstorm Cuz in the
Salute, my
building.
brother.
Salute.
Let me see you later, babe. I haven't.
Balanced Truth said, "Happy birthday, Miss OG."
A lot of my old friends call her Miss Moochie. That's my nickname, Moochie. They call her Miss Moochie. Or wifey. Thank you. Like I said, we enjoying her birthday, our anniversary, all that shit in 1 week.
It's been a crazy week, too.
Peace, y'all.
What's going on, Balanced Truth? Salute.
Yeah, I just wanted to say happy, is it belated birthday to Miss OG and happy anniversary to both of y'all.
Thank you. We truly appreciate it.
You're truly welcome. Y'all are an example of a successful marriage and relationship. I don't have many, but I appreciate y'all.
We try. Keep it together.
That's all we can do.
Teamwork.
She be here right with me, supporting my brother Chris and my people.
That's what's up. Good women hard to find, even though it's so many.
Yep.
Hey, I wanted to ask y'all, did y'all hear about like the supply chain breakdown? What's happening and what's next?
Shit, it's past they passed the gas shortage shit.
Well, that was like the start of it. Kind of like a trial run.
Nah, I ain't hear about it because I've been chilling. I know about the
Since,
gas shortage, or supposedly, so they can run up the prices. That's all that shit is.
that's
Act
all
like
it
an
is.
act of terrorism so they can run the price up.
And then they're gonna do the food, and then they're gonna say uh the animals is too much to feed, so they can push them GMOs and processed meats and shit.
Exactly. That's why I tell
Shit
people
crazy.
what I tell. Eat them fruits, eat them vegetables, and drink that water. Fuck they meats.
Exactly.
It sounded like he was coming for me, but I know he was being dead ass serious.
Oh, bro, I never come at you, man.
No, I kind of like
You know,
making
you
fun
just
of
like
me,
drink your
like,
water.
No,
cause
okay.
yeah,
Oh, I didn't say the seasonings.
yeah, the seasonings. You would have said that. I was like, oh, this nigga.
I ain't coming at you, my brother.
It's all good. I can take a joke. You already know.
I don't even think I ever seen OG beef with only person Leo, I think.
Only person I beef with was what's his name?
The more nigga.
The religious one, Cook.
Cook.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cook. I think everybody go through a Cook though.
Yup.
Yeah, Cook
That's
was
my
really the only one.
Everybody. Shit for everybody.
He was the one when I burnt that Bible, Chris, and said what I said, talking about I'm trying to start a new religion. I'm telling motherfuckers to leave the church and go to spirituality. I'm creating a new religion now and shit.
Tell her, you ain't no Pharaoh. We don't do
Yeah,
that
he
shit.
wants you to stay indoctrinated.
Exactly.
That ain't happening.
Ain't happening, Captain.
That
That
part.
ain't happening. You ain't throwing me back in that shithole.
Hell no.
I'm woke. My wife woke. All of us woke. My daughter gonna be woke.
She is woke.
Exactly.
That part. She already woke. She just gonna remain woke.
Exactly. She was one of the
Like,
ones that woke us up because, like, my wife used to cook, and she'll cook, and when she cooked that steak and shit, ew, she ain't want that.
Now when she was little, she ate everything. She was greedy.
Not
But as she,
everything, but
yeah, she ate mostly. She ain't eat no pork or nothing. We don't eat that though. But she ate what I gave her. When she got a little older, she started like, I don't want that meat. I don't want blah. What the fuck is that?
just fruits and vegetables and water.
mm-hmm.
Like nature intended it.
She
There's
knows.
Mm-hmm.
plenty.
She knows. She knows already.
Like even with fried chicken, she'd be like, yeah.
She'll take the crunchy part. You will eat like y'all both different. If you ever eat meat, if you ever eat chicken, that's what you do. You peel the skin off. She only want the crunchy part. She only want the skin. She don't want the meat. She want the flavor. She don't want that shit.
Right.
She
Like,
want
she
them.
don't want
She
the
want them
meat. She want
seasoning Chris be
yeah.
talking about.
She want the taste.
Seasonings, right?
That's what the flavor is. The flavor. Yeah, the
That's
flavor.
the only reason why we eat meat is because of seasoning. When
Because
your
of this
mother
Yeah,
used
fucking
that shit
the
used to be
flavor
seasoning.
is the
smelling.
skin. Y'all already know. She want the skin. She don't want that chicken.
Grandma had the house smelling so good. You gonna eat whatever she cooking.
That's crazy. Yo, when I was young, I used to be like that. I used to only eat the skin. And
That's why.
my sister never ate her skin, so I always used to eat hers. I was like, no, let me get yours. You can have the rest of mine, but
Like these
rest of
two,
the
they the
chicken, but let me
opposite.
get your skin,
Yeah.
yo.
You gonna get his with a plate full of skin. You gonna get hers with a plate full of chicken and no skin. Like what the hell? Yeah,
Yo.
that's exactly how they are.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That's dope. That's nice. I like that. She
The only
knows.
problem is I don't like mushrooms, bro. Like them Jones don't agree with like even in spaghetti that I stop mid bite and that shit just have to spit it out. You know what I'm saying? That's just my fear though, I think.
Make sure everybody hit that like button and share and subscribe, please.
That part.
Sure.
I think I figured out how this motherfucking trolled. I'm
Which
gonna
one?
say it again. I think I figured out how this motherfucking trolled. the the dude that's been trolling the channel since like the beginning of the month. I think he have different devices and set up different emails. So that's why they was coming back to back.
Mm-hmm. And you know the hackers do exist, man. Just be careful. Don't go too hard on them because them niggas can fuck your life up.
That ain't a hacker, that's a troll.
Mm-hmm.
He was just on his desktop, a laptop, two phones, you know, a fucking iPad maybe, you know, shit like that.
Yeah, I was on Sir Drop and Mental Ninja was on there, and I think it was at the where OG at right now.
Mhm.
So she might be on a new fetish or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know, but you know, I can't agree with you on the mushroom things because man, mushrooms are good.
Where, bro? Fuck.
Especially oh man, my goddamn brother, man, when I was young and we was, living in the house and shit, my brother used to make these fried fucking mushrooms, bro. These shits was fucking good, bro. They were fucking amazing, and I swear you would like it. That's how good it was, man. Like this dumbhead could have made a business out of that. Literally, fried mushrooms itself. That's how good they were, man.
Yeah, I'm a try my best, bro. I'm trying to go vegan, bro, but I gotta have flavor. That's all. If it's flavorful, I ain't trouble. So I gotta
Oh,
take my chef skills and
uh-huh.
just switch them over so it can be tasting right, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, get on go. Hey man, go to the seasoning aisle, man. Let that be one of
Right.
your
I was looking,
top
man. I
sellers.
found some like truffle oils and all this other shit. Like that's what's missing, you know?
Mhm.
Sesame seed oils and shit. That shit flavored a whole new world. Like the Asians already hip. You feel what I'm saying? They already know what's good.
Facts. Yep. They sell that in their markets as well. Out here in their Asian markets. So yeah. You right, you on point with that.
Because that's all the sesame oil on their chicken. That's they why they charge you so much.
Yep. Shout out to Will B on the panel. What's going on, bro? Salute.
Salute to everybody on the panel. Peace and love to the chat.
Peace, bro. What's
Peace.
good with you? Had a good day, brother?
I'm still living, man. Both my feet work, so I gotta be great.
That's
That's what's good.
what's up, yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. They be complaining and shit.
Right.
It's beautiful as world.
Yep, and they want to make it stressful.
I keep telling people, man, the fucking earth ain't attacking you. It's the people.
Right.
Fucking
Once
That's
you,
why
breathe air,
that's why I
motherfucker.
stay where, where I'm not being attacked and, stay in my motherfucking home, my goddamn dungeon, my studio, you know what I'm saying? And
it's
my day be
crazy.
fine, bro. Like, I swear, man. It'd be fine, man. Go ahead, Wilby.
It's crazy you said that because I said the same thing today. I was like, you know what? Being by myself make me more happy than being around somebody else.
Mm-hmm. That's why I come through, people say, how you doing, man? High frequencies, man. I can't complain. Shit, I'm talking to you.
Yes,
I
sir.
can't complain, you know what I'm saying? I always start off my day with high frequency. If I'm waking up, in any mood, I know by the time I'm really gonna get up and get out of my bed, I'm smiling. I'm ready to start my day. I'm ready to
Man,
spark up, you know what I'm saying? Get some water in my body, eat some fruit, you know. Man.
you said just waking up and knowing I can get out of the bed. Like,
Mhm.
God woke me up and I can go put some water on my face. I can brush my teeth. I can eat.
Yeah, you gotta recognize your blessings, bro. Whatever you call them, the good things in life.
That part.
Yes, sir.
Cause I don't. I mean, I'm like allergic to the bullshit now. Like I ain't even with none of that bull. Y'all is not gonna have me fearing nothing. Fuck y'all. Y'all gonna be scared and shit. I'm gonna just keep moving.
Mm.
Right.
My son graduate on Tuesday.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Woo! Go
He got like
ahead.
a 3.5 average. Smart brother.
Okay. Yeah, we got another one.
And he going to college art school.
Oh, check this out. I'm sorry. My nephew is graduating as well on the 15th. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Black excellence.
Shout out to him as well. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the young brothers excelling, progressing. You know what I'm saying? He just, hooked grandma's up, my mom's, you know, got her nails did and shit. I was FaceTime my mom today. She was like, look what your nephew did. I'm like, what you talking about? You got my nails done and stuff. I'm like, okay. You gotta watch out. Man. Man, congratulations to your young one, man. Salute to him. Hats off. He's about to advance, in the next few stages of his life. And, you know, about to kill a world, man. Point blank. Point blank. He's going to art school. You say he was going to art school too?
Yeah, he going to Micah in Baltimore.
Oh man, he about to kill the world.
That's where Tupac from, Baltimore.
Hmm.
Nice, nice. And it's crazy, same thing. Um, I don't think I don't, I'm not sure what school my nephew's going to for college, but I know he is actually going to college. But I gotta talk to him more about that. But yo, man, man, I'm so happy. That
Yeah,
that that makes me happy, man. Shit,
Yes, sir.
that
hell
makes me
yeah.
happy, man.
Time flies too, bro. Man,
It, it
Man. The years. Where
don't.
did they go?
man, I remember. You know what I'm saying? God damn, shit, Pampers and all that shit. This nigga about to walk across the stage. I feel
Man,
old.
I was just holding you in my arms. Like I was changing your
Hmm.
diaper and you walking now. Like, damn, am I getting old?
I was wondering what he was gonna sound like. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, damn, what he gonna sound? He gonna sound like me? What- Shit, crazy.
Oh man, I see we got shit. Damn, his high school looked like that shit was better than mine.
You feel me though?
Oh shit. Oh man, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
I feel bad because they all the seniors got their year canceled. But fuck it, what can you do?
Right.
No prom, no what's that shit? Homecoming and shit.
Football games. I ain't gonna lie. My favorite thing was the football and the basketball games. Like, every Friday is live. Like, bleachers
Right. Yeah.
filled, fights, whatever. You going home with some girls, you might not. But it's the weekend, god damn it.
Hmm. But I don't even think the kids tripping because they didn't go out as much as we did. You feel what I'm saying? They was more like
Yep.
stationary.
It
They
was
didn't
yep.
really,
Hmm.
they wasn't as social in person anyway. On the internet, it was 5 times as much.
Right. That's really what um got in the way, like the internet. Cause like I always said, we used to go to each other's houses and knock on the door. Like we didn't call on the cell phone. We had to pop up on the porch and be like, "Hey, is he home? Like he on
Right.
punishment? Okay, when is he off punishment? Like, like when
Right.
is he coming out? I'm trying to, I'm trying to grow
Like, yo, he
hostage.
got 3 weeks.
Man,
Like,
like damn, I gotta wait
I
three
got
weeks.
that. You gotta wait till the next day in school, well, the next day at the bus stop. Hey man, man,
Right.
what you
Right.
get put in the pen for, man? Nigga, I got 3 weeks
Man,
in the pen, bro.
And
Man,
he was
what's
blown
some
always.
bullshit?
You can
Niggas be
see it
talking
on
like
his
they
face. Like,
niggas be talking like they really in jail and shit. Niggas be on punishment. Yo, niggas, I got 2 weeks in the pen, bro. Man, I can't
and
watch
then niggas be
TV.
clowning you
I
like,
can't use my
your ass can come outside.
right.
Uh,
Niggas like I can't use my phone. I can't use the internet. And I can't do shit but stay in my goddamn room and fucking goddamn do homework and go to sleep.
like you said, like prison. I'm stuck in this motherfucker.
try to sleep it off. Everything was sleep it off. Fuck it, I'm going to
Yep.
sleep.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
I remember at one point I ain't had no job, nigga. I was like, nigga, I'm gonna get some rest. Cause I know when I do get a job, I ain't gonna get no fucking breaks.
Man, oh man. I can't even, man. If I could just explain it, you wouldn't even believe it. But yeah, I definitely know where you're coming from. Not even one break. Like, what the fuck? Can I get 10 minutes? Like, fuck a 30-minute. Can I get 10 minutes? Like, fuck.
You gotta create it, bro. You gotta create your own reality. That's what I learned. If you leave it up to them, they gonna fucking fuck you every time.
Yes, sir.
I used to envision myself like I used to like watch people doing what I wanted to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, damn, I think I can do that. And then it happened like that. Like, damn, what the fuck? I remember I was looking at them. Now I got the uniform on and shit.
Shout out to Rainstorm. I think he deucing out. He with I think he with his date. So have a great time, OG. Salute, salute.
He said fast times rhythm.
Man. Oh.
Did Paul Mooney die?
Paul Mooney died
Man.
at the age of 79. At the age of 79 the other day. Well, yesterday, I believe.
You know what's funny? It's so many
And
movies that I saw him
and
in.
he's one of the greats. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
He collabed with a lot of the greats as well, and written for some of the greats as well. So I think he deserves his roses while he was here, because I'm pretty much due to how he made everybody laugh. A lot of people appreciated him, and he deserved to get his roses. During his transition. So shout out to him. You know, may he transition in peace.
You talk about that fat white
Right.
guy?
No, he's not white.
Okay, no, I know you
I'm
talking
The
talking,
one
about
that
black.
the
talking
one that
about
ripped
Paul
Richard Pryor.
Paul
Chappelle
Mooney.
show.
I got
Paul
you. I
Mooney.
know it.
Yeah. Because I still watch his stand up. So,
Yeah, the ball head hold each other.
goddamn, Ari Spears do a mean Paul Mooney impersonation. It's just funny as hell.
Aries a good one too. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. He low
Aries a
key.
legend,
He
man.
under
He's
the
a legend.
radar, but Aries,
I don't
Aries a
care
good
what
one.
anybody say. Ari Spears is a fucking legend. He's a
Yes, and people,
fucking
yes,
legend. He ain't selling out for that bullshit. That's why you don't
exactly.
really see him like they don't give him jobs like that. He tried to do shit with
He's
Saturday Night
selling out.
Live, I believe. Um, and all that shit with the Comedy Central, but I think they kind of just kind of laid him off in a way, aka fired.
Just like
So
Cat Williams, just like everybody else.
Cat Williams different though. He was able to cut a deal with Netflix. You know what I'm saying? He played it smart. He
Yep,
cut a deal
you
with
got a
Netflix.
point.
He had to deal with Netflix, and that's the reason why he got the return he did, because he did his shows, and a lot of his shows was by him and his crew, and
Yep,
that's why he got the return that he did. He owns that shit. So
yep,
hey, that's why and you can't say nothing bad about fucking Cat Williams at this point. He's a legend, and
man.
he's
He
a
told
legend.
us back in, man, what he told us way back. Like, yeah, George Bush, Obama, Michael Jackson. This nigga Cat Williams really put the world on. Niggas thought he was telling jokes. If
Hmm.
if you pay attention, This nigga wasn't laughing. He was telling jokes, but this nigga wasn't laughing. He was looking at the crowd just to see, oh, how y'all gonna react to this.
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing, you know, when people understand, like, comedy was the chance to tell people real shit that's going on.
Yes, sir.
And but it's in a characteristic way that's called comedy, to make people laugh. Because if you're not making people laugh, why are you on
But it's the
stage?
truth.
Well, you have to entertain. So since you're on stage, you have to entertain. What are you going to entertain? You only can entertain the things that's going on in your life. You can't fraud act some bullshit that you just see and da 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 and try to like whitewash some shit, because then you're not really being funny, and the authenticity is not even really there. And you're not entertaining, you know. So the thing is, for the crowd that's stepping in, as soon as they step in the door, their mindset is on laughing. I'm
Yep.
not taking anything serious, because this is what?
Yep.
Comedy. Right? So, but they not really realizing the real shit of comedy, because motherfuckers is just thinking that it's laughing giggles, LOL, laugh my fucking ass off, you know. So when you got people like Chappelle, you got people like, you know, Cat Williams, that's really putting you on some shit, or like Godfrey, because Godfrey is a good fucking comedian, and he's an actor, dope ass fucking dude. You got this shit going on. People is now in the stances getting their buck. It's comedy. I'm not gonna I'm not, I'm not gonna take this shit serious. I don't care what they say. That's why the motherfuckers just tell you some shit in a comedic way, but they be dead ass serious, and you could tell them, you could tell it's serious, but still in your program mind, you're in comedy mode. You're not ready to get a lesson. Just like when you watch a movie, you're not ready to get a lesson unless you're looking at some shit that you think or you saw from a trailer that had a gym or something, like, oh, that shit was good. That shit was dope. Oh, I
Yep.
got that. I need to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the intent, your intentions. And that's
Yep.
why, you know, comedy is easily one of the most raw shit out there, one of the most rawest content out there, that get overlooked just by that one word, comedy. It could be the
Laughter.
realest shit that's going on in everybody's neighborhood. Everybody's neighborhood. But it's still going to be comedy, because why? You came there to laugh. Shout out to the bronze god, chops in the motherfucking building. What's going on? Salute.
Peace, 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 family. Fuck all these nigga-peans. Fuck this system. Fuck all these trolls. And most definitely fuck that
Fuck.
nigga-peen, LeBron James.
That part.
Peace, good brother.
But yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot to say one more thing too. And fuck
I go ahead.
heathens.
Bet. I
Shout out
mean,
Bronze.
you know, comedy, like I don't get me wrong. It's not to say that comedy is bad. Comedy is the worst thing. Don't pay attention. No, I'm saying that to tell you to. I'm saying that to say pay attention to comedy. Just understand what's going on. Understand why telling the real stories about your life, yourself, your situations that you're going through, and putting it in a funny way. Just look
Just like
at the blueprint. Every comedian is doing this. Look at the blueprint. Just look at the blueprint.
Just like Richard Pryor. People was laughing at Richard Pryor, and Richard Pryor was actually giving his life. He was giving his soul. Like, he was really telling the truth. Like, that's really what he was going through. And people were laughing at it like it's funny. And he was telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People laugh. You see, the thing is, people laugh at shit that be serious, and the shit that's not serious, they try to make it
Yep.
the truth.
Yeah, things are being done in reverse because these motherfuckers and taught these motherfuckers shit in reverse. So now automatically, now later on, when later in the generations, shit start catching on, man. Automatically, motherfuckers gonna start looking at shit reverse, and this whole spectrum is just gonna go in reverse, just like how y'all just described. Ooh, not everybody stop talking at once.
That's and they say that's how the zombies started with that shit.
Mm-hmm. That part.
I want to say real quick, just like that brother Monty Bay said, they feed us the false narrative so we can never put a claim in because we can't prove that we came from Africa when we know we didn't come from Africa.
Oh,
You feel me?
you were talking to us, OG?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't hear you. Well, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I said basically like Amani was talking about that false African claim shit. As long as we keep claiming that African shit, we'll never be able to get a claim
Facts.
because we can't prove it.
Right. Exactly. And so the crazy thing, what they should have done was, oh, we can't prove it. Then why are you teaching it?
Exactly. Mic drop.
So
Exactly.
that part, why are you teaching it to my young children?
Exactly.
And why did you teach it to me in school? Why did you teach it to my parents in school and their parents in school?
Yep.
So that seems like a psychological problem that you put on generations and generations of my family, and I think that I'm affected by that, since you still is teaching that to my children and everybody else across this goddamn country. So compensation. That seems like a mental
Make it
form of
make
slavery
sense.
right there. So compensation. I mean, at the end of the day, even in I mean, because if I'm in a court of judge, I'm like, yo, like y'all want us to, swear in on a goddamn fake ass fucking book to a fucking imaginary god, so you can play in representation of them like we believe. No, no, hold on,
Ooh,
hold on.
there you go. There you go. Ah, yes, there you go. We gotta swear on a fake. We gotta put our hand on a fake story that's not even real. But then we gotta listen to the judge as if he's God. But I rest my peace.
Yep. I agree with all of
That part, and that's something I would not do. Because if you're a representation of him, then who the hell am I? Oh, you're no different than me, homie. Hold on. Hold on. Let's both walk the block in this nice sun. Let's go outside and
Yep.
see who's more affected. No hat, no sun, no glasses, no sunglasses. Let's just go walk. You know, let's see who's more affected, by
That
this sun.
part.
So, don't play me like you're some god. hold on. And if you are or in representation of God, so you should be holding some godlike powers. Can you please raise the dead, and please tell Christopher Columbus, all these other motherfuckers who y'all told the first who came over here, who was the first president and all this other shit. Raise all the motherfuckers, bring them to all the history class, and so we can all tell them that they're fucking frauds. How about that? How about that?
That part.
How about that? Matter of fact, George Washington, raise his ass up.
That he, she, Harriet Tubman, bring that bitch up.
Bring her back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Even if it is a female, because it looked like a man to me, but I rest my peace.
All those imaginary characters.
I'm just saying.
That y'all told us about.
Man, we've been called that out a long time ago.
Appreciate that, Amani. Salute.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I ain't with that jurisdiction they trying to pull. So like, I don't recognize that shit. You
Yep.
miss that bullshit. You ain't telling me I'm black, motherfucker. So.
Or African American. You
Or
got me on
African.
game today. I'm not gonna lie. Them labels. I can't keep labeling myself something that I'm not. Like I can't wake up and be like, oh, I'm African today. I'm American today. Matter of fact, I'm both today. No, like you're either with this tribe or you're not. Like there's no in between.
Say it ain't so, my nigga will be.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but see, that's like what niggas never understood when you kept saying African American. African was Africa is a continent. So it's like, how could you be that? And nobody never challenged or questioned Jesse Jackson lopsided head ass about that shit.
Man, I swear to God on my life, I ain't even take 2 steps in Africa. I ain't got off no plane. I didn't take no boat. So why the fuck am I calling myself African? Why does that
And
even
I
make
don't.
sense? Like,
And I don't have dual citizenship. Why the fuck do I gotta motherfucking
man,
go over
no
there and
green
I gotta
card, no
actually
nothing.
live over there to get citizenship? That shit don't make no goddamn sense. If I'm African American, then motherfucking I should have dual citizenship and have all rights to travel back to my home. Point blank. So if there's nobody that can
Yes, sir.
provide any slave trade fucking evidence, then again, why are you teaching this shit?
Indoctrination. You're waking up and going to sleep. Oh, I'm African American. I'm African American. Just like the Christian believers, Jesus Christ. He died for my sins. The Holy Ghost. But them lights just cut off. That bill need to be paid, and you got taxes, buddy.
He just ain't saving the motherfucking thing. He can't even save his own self. So it was like, I don't understand how the fuck people always used to think that bum ass nigga was gonna save them. I just want to slap fire out that motherfucker.
He's a demigod and he let humans kill him, but they gave us the story of Hercules. What?
Wait, who you talking about? I know it ain't Hercules. Is it Hercules?
Bro, they gave us the story of a demigod, Jesus, who supposedly got killed by his own people who was regular humans, right? But then on the flip side, they give us a story of a guy named Hercules, which was a demigod who has super strength from who his dad Zeus, right? Same thing. God, human son,
Yep.
demigod. Why didn't Jesus use his fucking, oh, I'm gonna split this fucking bread into 1,000, fucking 100,000, whatever, or this one fish into $1,000 fucking magic powers. He was raising the dead with his fucking Harry Potter wand too. So why didn't he use his magic with the fucking humans?
Yep.
I still can't understand why do people constantly believe that if they praying to that motherfucker, he's gonna come do something for them. I just don't understand this shit.
I mean, apparently Serapis supposedly, you know, was little baby Jesus first, and I don't know what powers he had, but he do sure look like Zeus. So, and we know what Zeus and Odin and Santa Claus what they have. That's bullshit. So it's. I mean,
You
is it safe to
damn.
say
You just
going
put.
down
Oh,
going down the line of this bullshit is just straight bullshit? Like all of it's bullshit. I mean, Zeus, you where were you Zeus or were you Poseidon in fucking in Little Mermaid? Because it looked like you was Zeus as well. Mm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So Zeus making mermaids too?
I'm starting to think he was a trans.
Oh man. I big
and that
Philly
whole
OG.
story,
I big bro.
just that
Salute,
whole
salute.
story.
He's OG.
It's just crazy because if you just take a step back and just look at the world we live in now, and you go back, like you said, to Zeus and Serapis and all of those, it's crazy because the celebrities are doing the same thing now. The actors, the rappers, the Umar Johnson, everybody, like, they're trying to basically, when they die and they're not here no more, somebody's going to tell a story about DMX. Somebody going to tell a story about, Denzel Washington. But will they tell the truth? Will they tell the truth, or will they over exaggerate? Will they make you believe it, or will they tell you like, hey, this is what he really did?
Damn.
So I just kind of put Little Mermaid and Hercules together, and it's crazy that when I look up Zeus, somebody had put the Little Mermaid and Hercules picture together side by side, though they're both redheads. I mean, I don't get it, but
Uh
you know,
oh.
um, yeah, but Daddy with the trident is Zeus. Okay, so hold on, let me bring up.
They love the fairy tales.
Let me bring up right. Let me bring up Zeus. And Zeus
Fantasy
had
world.
then Zeus, he was the thunder god, right?
Mm-hmm.
He have his trident, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like Odin, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, we see where we're going with this. We don't have to really, yeah, I really don't have to goddamn show pictures.
And that nigga's so powerless, he don't even control the fucking weather.
Right. Control shit. How do you pray to some shit that don't control nothing? Oh, it's a good story. Use your imagination. It's not real. Shut up. Point blank. It's not
Exactly.
real. It's not real. Shut up. It's like for real, like, come on, like, where's your Zeus now? Where your Odin now? Y'all made statues of some shit that's not even real, and what about Abraham Lincoln as well? There was stories about Abraham Lincoln. That whole story is fucking fake. Mm. I don't hear a lot of people talking about that. Ooh, you know, I'm just pointing out the lies. That's all.
See, that's why I give people enough rope to hang themselves when they get all offensive over these make believe characters. So they they'll start talking out of emotions, and I eat them alive with the facts.
Hey, that's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause motherfuckers will keep pushing the lie, thinking that shit true. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna live a lie in front of me to try to prove a point just because you support that motherfucking lie. Like that shit don't make no goddamn sense. And I don't know who you talking to about this shit, but you know, fool them, but don't try to fool me because I'll
But
break it down in the worst way and I'll show you facts. I'll show facts. And the thing is, you have no facts to show. All you can go is to a book.
exactly, that's what I
But
told.
I can show you a fact of who's been writing those books in sequence. Go ahead, Bronze.
I was just about to tell, I was tell this nigga that came on my Facebook page and was telling me he wanted me to do a little debate with just me and him. And I'm like, nigga, I said, you realize that I can't do no one on one like that. And I had everybody in the chat and I look at this shit. I'm like, it's nothing you can tell me out of a book that has any truth to it. So it's like when you're not gonna teach me no lesson or nothing because everything you saying, I'm gonna debunk, everything that you're speaking of. It's just pointless.
Mm-hmm. That
Facts.
that part. All that shit was motherfucking man. Like I said, that motherfucking book is a fucking plan to abduct the fucking goddamn land and spread they motherfucking seed and they people amongst the land as if they was the first ones here. That's all that shit is. You could take whatever meat, eat that, and find whatever truth and put that inside your life. You can do whatever you want to with that. That's your decision. I don't give a fuck. But what you won't do is try to put that or incorporate that shit in my motherfucking life. Keep that shit on your motherfucking side. Come around my shit, me, not my space. You ain't about to invade my space with that bullshit because that energy
Man,
is not healthy. It's not a high energy. You will not, you know, submit, like just bring that energy and just overcloud my shit just because this is what you believe or whatever. I don't give a fuck about a belief if you can't do it in person.
yep.
Shit, we can believe that the shorty that we messing with right now is gonna keep it faithful, but without y'all being in a relationship, who's keeping what faithful? How
I ain't
about
got to
that?
tell you the truth. I ain't in a relationship with you. I ain't got to tell you
Egg,
nothing. I ain't got to tell you
egg,
shit.
Mhm.
exactly. So and that's how some motherfuckers get caught up because the motherfuckers fall in love and then they believe that someone is gonna be motherfucking goddamn faithful to them. It's like, no, bitch, get the fuck out of here. You new
Yep.
to this.
No contract, no agreement, no. Hey,
Mhm.
you're my girlfriend. I'm your boyfriend. Yes, yes. Okay, let's tell each other the truth. No, it don't work like that.
Don't work like that.
Oh, shit.
And this is real shit. This is real life situations. Like, so, like, come on, man. That's all. I don't know. Y'all know me.
Yep.
Anything we talk about, I put it to a real life situation. A real life situation. I don't do no fantasy. I don't do none of that bullshit. My name is not DreamWorks nor Disney. Fuck that shit. I don't do none of that. I do
Or
every
common.
I can relate anything that I'm talking about to a real life situation. Point blank. So when I talk to, or when I'm teaching or giving some new information or this, da da da, about this reality I'm in, and if you're not saying, oh damn, I experienced that or I came close to that or something like that or da da da, I'm I'm not telling you anything. I'm just giving you an experience that maybe only I had. That doesn't make sense.
See,
It don't make sense. We bleed the same way, put on the shirt the same way, we eat the same way. The fuck is what? Go ahead, bro.
no, I was disagreeing.
Oh. So it's like I don't separate shit and I don't put shit on fucking statuses and plateaus and fucking groups and categories and shit. Like it's what the fuck is this? This shit is a
That's
fucking
crazy.
it's a verbal
That's
circus. Like
crazy.
it's a verbal circus. This is what it is. This is
Hmm.
just a pure verbal circus. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Do any of these motherfuckers understand that this is not a tonal language? How can it be a status of anything? You're not even toned. Nobody really understands.
Exactly. And another thing
Yep.
too is like
Hmm.
I just don't understand like when these people go to court and they putting their hand on this Bible and be like, you swear the truth and nothing but the truth. And it's like you don't step back and just look at that shit. Like I threw that shit down. Like I ain't gotta see a motherfucking thing. Put my
Right.
hand
They
on some
they
fucking
swear.
shit that don't make it's make believe.
Right. Nothing but the truth. I'm like, first, well, check this out. Are we gonna tell the truth about how y'all came in this country? And then I can give my truth about what I did prior to you guys arresting me. I'm a smart ass. Like I'm a smart ass. It's like, no, I'm not putting my hand on no Bible. God, hold on. There's COVID been going on. Hold on, was that God's plan? Because y'all didn't publicly told us that was God's plan. Y'all told us some Asian man ate a bat.
Mm-hmm.
So this wasn't God's plan. And why didn't God do anything about it? Let's talk about that before any swearing or anything. And let's talk about the Masons or the judges that's our Masons that's swearing to something else, that's taking another oath other than God. That
Mm-hmm.
contradicts your whole swearing right now. Judge. Have you taken your oath?
And
Have you sworn?
then and then and then when you in court, you can't even speak for yourself. Yo, Lord, if you speak for yourself, they gonna look at you like, oh my God, he's speaking for himself. If you don't got a
Uh,
lawyer, then you can go ahead
that's
and hang it up.
because you're complying. There's
Yep.
no
Yep.
way. There's no way that my lawyer is there to help me not get in jail, not speak for me. Those are two different things. Understand
Yeah.
understand the positioning of what's going on. And this is why you don't accept a public defender, because the public defender is not going to be at your best interest.
Yep. They work with the DA. I learned that through court. I took a whole year of law. I took a whole year of law. The DA, the prosecutor, the judge, they all work together. So if you basically don't take the plea deal, then that's your ass. Basically.
That's what they say. That's what they say. But you got to break the court down, and that's what nobody is doing because they complying and swearing into this shit. The
Mm-hmm.
first thing they get you in is with the fucking Bible.
Yep.
And if they can't break you in with the Bible, then you have no court to adjourn.
and
Yep.
the judge supposed to work for you, not vice versa. And then at the same time, it's like the judge and the lawyers, all they go and do is go on a golf course and make a decision on what they're gonna do if this person gonna be guilty or whatnot, and they're looking for the paycheck. That's why when you
Yep.
go to court, you
Yep.
don't need no lawyer because all he's doing is just he wants you to make sure you take a plea deal or whatever, and don't and you can speak for yourself and tell the judge. Basically, you basically telling the judge get to work, make sure the system works for me. But if you don't do it, then fuck you. That's basically what you should be telling them.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, you already said it, because like I said, I learned it through law. Like I took a whole year. The judge already makes a verdict with the DA. Like fuck the prosecutor, they're just there to be the prosecutor. The judge already makes a verdict with the DA before you even get into court. People don't know that. They already talk, they already have a conversation. So when you go in there and try to explain like what happened, like, oh, I robbed the house or I killed them or whatever, I did this because of this. The judge already has a verdict. They already decided like what they're going to do with you. So if you don't take that plea deal, then yeah, they're just going to be like, oh, so you lying to me, huh? Okay, well, let me give you an extra 20 years.
Yep. And that's to a person that's just complying. With a person like me,
Yep.
no, it's either two things you can do with me. It's either two things you can do with me. And understand, there's one move that I know that if you make, oh, I'm winning the case. And I'm not worrying about anything. So just make sure you don't make that move. Other than that, there's two things that you can either do with me. You can hold me contemporarily for a time, but then eventually you still will have to let me go. Because first of all, I don't commit no crime for you to even be having me in this motherfucking goddamn so-called court adjourned that you got from somewhere else. Okay. So this is not even your whole system. So you're not gonna sit here and try to break me down with a system that you didn't even come up with. How
Yep.
about that? You didn't come up with this. You, according to your research, you got this from Kemet.
Hmm.
And then you took this to use this against us, according to people that's according to maybe the same skin tone as the so-called African Americans that you call.
But you know the crazy
Don't we
thing
have
about it
no,
is,
no
it's
what?
they follow a whole Western European indoctrinated system. So it's like basically there is no American system what they're putting in the courts. So everything they basing the things is off the of the laws and stuff of the British. Just like when you pass that, the bar is basically a British exam. So it's like they're basing all these philosophies off of a European indoctrination.
Right, right. Or you're right. But check this out. I got something to add to that. So it's safe to say there's never been a Western. Western is only the location. There's always been Eastern European influence that came to the West. Mm,
Oh shit.
let's break down the boiled egg. You know what I'm saying? So, if this is the same system that come from the East, that's still perpetuated on the West, it is safe to say that the West is just a locale, but that we're still going by Eastern medieval system. Hmm. I mean, isn't this shit still controlled by the fucking colonies? I mean, the queen is still living and still the so-called bullshit ass queen, right? So
Yep.
colonies still have to be in play, right?
Yep.
Mm. I mean, that's why the government could shut down, but it still remains under the Queen's rule, right? Which is a Eastern government system, right?
Yep.
We putting it together, guys. Come on. It is no longer your your seals is the seals are broken now.
And see, that's how you catch them. You always tell them it's like, what is American way when everything is based off of something else? It's nothing never was American. You're basing things off of the Europeans and you're basing stuff off of China. So that never was an American way.
Right now, check this out. Exactly. And an example in IE American clothes are cheaper than foreign clothes.
That part.
But you're supposed to be better.
That's a fact. Because if you go, you break it down, you got Polo, Ralph Lauren, all them that's fucking European companies.
We don't want to go to designer. We name
Exactly.
every designer right now, every fucking from Gucci to Prada and all that shit. That's fucking from French to fucking goddamn Spain to fucking goddamn Germany to fucking goddamn, China, like you have, man, come on.
Big
What do you want?
facts.
What American brand is a high fashion American brand? But you're supposed to be better, but you're cheaper than the shit that's outside the fucking country. The irony. Imagine.
The facts. Even you go to the shoes, Nike, Adidas, all them, all overseas. But when Shaq had his shoes, that shit was so fucking cheap. That shit was in Walmart and fucking Payless.
Yep. Adidas and Pumas, we already went though. They brothers.
Oh yeah,
They European brothers. So your Adidas and your Pumas is not even American. Reasons why they charging your ass as much as they want for a fucking shoe.
yep.
But Americans' shoes are supposed to be better. It's supposed to be the greatest country. Imagine. Because you got to imagine.
That's a
You gotta
goddamn
imagine
shame.
shit. Why are we buying foreign shit if this is the greatest country and they are not producing the best shit?
That's a goddamn shame.
I shouldn't have to go to Zara to buy my clothes.
Right.
I should have to go into a American made store that have better fitted clothes, a better line. You think I'm gonna go into Target and Walmart and wear that fucking goddamn pigskin bullshit? Hell no.
Nope.
That shit don't fit on me like it's supposed to fit on me because it wasn't made for me. It wasn't made for my tribe. So no, I'm not gonna wear that shit.
Facts.
But you know what? I can go to a foreign dealer that's creating the clothes that's way better.
The thrift
Rather
store.
support them.
Yes, sir.
I'd rather support
Yes,
them
sir.
than I'd rather support this motherfucking goddamn country. How about that? Why? Because the clothes fit better.
Yep.
And they know that too. They know that shit. Especially like when our ancestors was we originally made hoodies and
And I'm in it
all that
every
shit.
day. I'm in it every day. I'm in it every day. My whole closet. My whole fucking closet. Straight Zara or independent, people who make clothes. But if this is the greatest country, why do we have to rely on another country to make better clothes? Now check this out. Check this out, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do show us
Yep.
a lot of images and bullshit of these other countries. It- why do these countries have better clothes though? If so much bullshit is going around, why do they have better clothes? You telling me one person out of this whole country is making just better clothes and doing business with us to sell it
Right.
here? No, that can't happen.
Checkmate.
Now, when you have a place like Mulan is a fashion capital over there. Oh man.
We live in America, but we buying shit from China. Can you make it make sense? Can you make it make sense? We live in America. We work for America. Well, I do. But we buying our shit from China.
And
And then
why
our
and
guns
why
come from Russia.
and why every clothing designer from America has to get all their clothing made from overseas and brought and shipped down here?
Ooh, I got one. I got another one. I
Exactly.
got another one. Let me follow. Let me follow it. And why 90% of everything that's in everybody's fucking home is made from China.
Facts.
Checkmate.
Ooh, I'm gonna drop the beat. Imagine. I think shout out to the bro Tone. He got me on that. Imagine. Imagine. Oh, okay.
Imagination.
Telling you, yo. Gems, bros. Gems.
Yep. See, that's why
Gems.
our grandmas, when they was making at the time when they was sewing and making those clothes and shit, it was just basically trying to teach us is that, you don't have to go and outsource nothing. Do it on your own. But that kind of got lost somewhere along the
That's
line
oh,
because we got caught up into just submitting ourselves into buying, what these Europeans had did. But that we also thought we was living the American dream.
Mm-hmm.
that is cold. Boy. My boy. That is cold. The grandmothers and the old people, they sewed clothes. Like they took a needle and a thread and they really put them shits back together and told you like what you buying new clothes for. Like you said, somewhere down the line that shit got lost. Now who knows how to sew? Walk to the corner store. Hey, you know how to? Can you put this back together? You know how to sew needle and thread? Okay, can you put this back together? Okay, can you put this back together? Nobody, not even one person.
Facts. I remember when I was young, my grandma made me a whole summer wardrobe. Like she didn't, she'll just go. She didn't even
Man,
cost that much. She had it. Like she just loved doing what she was doing. I'm like, you ain't never have to worry about spending no money in the store buying anything. My grandma look at this
not
shit
even
and she
a
like, I can
dollar.
make this.
That facts. Check this out. One thing's about grandma, you get any type of hole or something in any one of your suits or your jeans, your shirts or something. You already know grandma. She gonna sew that bitch the fuck up, and she gonna make that shit look like that shit was just like the shirt was. That's one amazing gift. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yep.
Cause I ain't around like my grandma. She passed, so I can't really be like, oh yo, can you sew my jacket up? Da da da. Da. Nah, I gotta go to spot over here.
Fact.
you know, can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? But I used to. Cause she let me know, like, yo, I got you. Da da da. And she had an old school sewing kit. Oh, I mean, an old school sewing machine. And she had a kit, so she was like, I could do it either by hand or I could, just sew that da da da. Da. And man, grandmothers are magical. I don't care what anybody say. You appreciate
Oh
grandmothers
my,
while they live.
yes,
They are magical.
yes,
You
yes.
appreciate that. You appreciate all that wisdom, all what they telling you, what they talking to you about. When they your mom drop you off at grandmom's, and grandmom's is moms. You
Yep.
already know that. The thing is, you already energetically, you already know that. It's a knowing that you already have. So you already know. Grandma, my mom's gonna keep you in place. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So
When I'm at grandma's house, it ain't no cable. All I got is the Young and the Restless and Judge Judy and Jeopardy. Just those three channels. I ain't got nothing else but grandma.
he had that seemed like he had the 3, the 4, and the 9 channel.
You know it. Come on, man.
Yeah,
I
but
go,
you know you was gonna eat though.
yeah, you was gonna eat, you was gonna be
Every day
clean,
and every
you was gonna
night.
be clean, you was gonna be loved, she was gonna make sure she gonna tuck you in. But all that other bullshit, she ain't fucking with. She ain't fucking with, cause she ain't
That
trying to put that
that
European bull.
TV,
She ain't
that
trying to
that
make.
radio,
She
none of
is
it.
not. She is trying to keep you and not turn you European. She don't want you to be a Nigga-Pean. We don't understand it at that time. But we understand it now. She don't want you to be Nigga-Pean. The more influence they broadcast to your brain, the more you be influenced to turn into them. This is why we got people that act as in fucking influence. That's why we got own people that's scamming our own people.
Right.
We got people that's willing to create business to benefit and capitalize off our own people. They're teaching them to be us. This is why you have all these fucking holidays. They're teaching us to be them. I mean, so it's like, come on. We gonna keep trying to be them? How do you come to a country and make some shit up that's legitimate for everybody in a country that you're not even from? Independence Day? No, that's not everybody's Independence Day. February? No, that's not everybody's love. What? So one day of the year for the single people, you supposed to just find one person to just show love to and give a gift? What? Randomly?
One day out of the year, just like New Year's and just like Christmas. So one day out of the year, I get to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Right.
What are we thankful for? What are we giving? Like, what? One day out of the year, every year though, every
Not,
year, one
not
day,
a
right?
damn thing.
Like Mother's Day. Hold on. Mothers are a mother every fucking second, minute,
Every
hour,
day of the year.
day, week, month of the fucking year. But they get one day. And fathers, I'm gonna say the same thing. Father, and the Father's Day is not even appreciated as much as the fucking Mother's
Yep.
Day. That's some bullshit.
Right.
So
Yep. Mm-hmm.
yo, you are a father. If you are a father, your father the same as a mother is a mother. That same appreciation should be allowed or given to him as well. I just don't see why it's a whole thing. Oh, I guess the media, the females, they got the ass, they can shake, they da da da, they get what they want. Happy wife, happy life. No, happy husband, or you must be bugging. Simple. Happy wife, happy life. Happy
Right.
husband, or you must be bugging. Because if I ain't happy, bitch, there's a problem. So no, it's not just about one person's happiness in a relationship. It's about both of them. Point blank. You know.
Yep. That's why shit got lost there.
Yep. Motherfuckers nowadays could
Just
wife a
like,
hoe easy. Easy.
yep,
That's crazy. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
like you said, she ain't got to tell you her business. She gonna do whatever she wanna do. She gonna fuck with this nigga. She gonna fuck with that nigga. I mean, she might fuck with that nigga. I mean, that nigga cool, but she fucking with the other nigga right now. That don't mean you gotta know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that's like it's like what they don't understand too. It's like even if the mother and the dad not getting along or whatever, but you don't badmouth the nigga in front of the child, and you just whatever you gotta
Yep.
say, y'all keep it to yourself, and you'll let the child eventually he could find out for himself, how the dad is or whatnot, or how mom is. It's like like what people don't be understanding is like you try to spread your negativity and your views and take that shit out on the child because you mad at the dad or whatever, vice versa. So it's like that's the thing people don't understand.
Yep. And that's the problem. It's a part of what they call it, the system. If we take the fathers, what they did in the crack era, the 80s and 90s, if we take the fathers outside of the home and we separate and then we put child support in there, the mothers really ain't got to give a fuck about the dad. I mean, we can just talk shit all day long, but like you said, this is our child, right? So I'm going to tell your child that you're in the wrong. I know I'm in the wrong, but I don't want our child knowing that. So yeah, you in the wrong. So every time I got your daughter or your son, you're in the wrong. So when your daughter or son goes to your house and see you, they're gonna look at you like you're in the wrong. Oh, that's who my mom was telling me about. That's who we was talking about. But then, like you said, your own discernment, you start figuring it out. Oh, was she lying or is he really in the wrong? Like, who's in the wrong? Is she in the wrong or is he in the wrong? And as you start getting to high school, ninth and 10th grade, you start making your own decisions. Like, you know what? Both these motherfuckers in the wrong. Like, it's not just him, it's you too. So who do I go to? If I can't go to you or my father and y'all both in the wrong, what the fuck? Like, okay, so I'm gonna do my own thing. That's why when they get in high school, they start acting like they're quote unquote grown. They start running through the street, start skipping school, they start getting suspended. Like, okay, so you're about to hit 18. So you start realizing, okay, I've been lied to my whole life. I've been going to church. I've been, praying to Jesus. I've been doing everything grandma told me to do. I've been doing everything mom told me to do. I've been doing everything pops told me to do. But something along this line, something is wrong. Like, it's not adding up. It's not, I did all of this the right way, but the result is I'm still struggling, broke, stuck in the hood, fucked up, still on food stamps, Section 8. What the fuck? Somebody is lying here, and I don't know who it is, but I know somebody's lying to me. But I hold my peace.
Shit, I was just
Child support ain't nothing but a tool and a scare tactic.
in a scam.
Yep.
Yep. And that's
And
what
see,
it is.
I can
It's
honestly say like when I was
tool.
little, my grandma she never like I don't care like I'm not really seeing my grandpa on my mama's side, but she never badmouthed him, and you'll never know.
Fact.
You never would have known. then like they didn't even believe in that child support shit either. So it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like it's just like a scapegoat, just to say if you're not gonna be here, then I'm gonna make you pay for this and pay for that. Instead of we just coming together, iron out our differences like normal adults and take care of from there. It's like I shouldn't have to be sending you a check or something to take care of my child, knowing I know what needs to be done. I don't have to come and give you a check. You shouldn't have to get a check for $200 or $300 something, knowing that I could just come there and bring stuff that my child would need, or take my child and see that we're gonna go here and go there and get stuff done.
Right.
Facts. I shouldn't have. I just came to pick up my child. I just came to take my child to get some ice cream, get some new clothes. But the first thought, when you get in that car, you better realize that when you pull up the baby mom house, it's gonna be a scene. It's gonna be, yeah. She gonna come out doing the she not mad at the child, but she gonna do it with you though. She gonna make the neighbors look outside. What's going on? Like why they yelling? Like what's and you ain't even trying to do all of that. I'm just coming to get my kid, man. I just want to go get some, and I'm gonna drop my kid back off to you. I don't want you having full custody, but I mean that's what you want. I mean,
Facts.
I just don't like how they were using, try to use a child as some type of pawn, to try to get, to get back at somebody for something, and the child has nothing to do with that, and they wonder why, they be in the situations they are in. It's just toxic.
that. So you don't want to be okay. So I don't. I love baby mom. At the end of the day, I love her with all my heart. She got my seed. But I don't want to be with her because she does the extra. She does too much. But seeing that I don't want to be with her, she's taking it out on my kid. So now when I pick up my kid looks at me like, "Oh, you're dad. Hello, dad, father."
Damn.
And they never say, they never even speak on it to say that the black fathers is the most loyal and they take care of their child. They never would. They always put the narrative and say they all did deep, but that's not true. They're the most loyal and take care of their kids.
I hate that shit, man.
Facts.
Like every
Like you
time I
said,
take,
using the kid.
yeah, like every time I go take I take my son child to go get his haircut. I'm always seeing all the dads in there with their sons or their nephews or some shit like that. So please paint me this picture where a lot of black fathers are not there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a problem too, damn. Cause I know a couple
Mm-hmm.
females like that. That's a problem too. Like niggas don't step up to the plate. Not even just niggas, just men. Like
Both,
it don't even matter your color. Like
both sides of the spectrum. Yep.
Right.
yes, sir.
Spoke about them fathers that wasn't there, like my father. Yeah. It
Yep.
sucks. I had to, try. You know what it feels like to try to get used to calling another man daddy that is not even your dad. You got to figure out other names that make you comfortable to have a connection.
Yep.
I don't call him dad.
And
Oh,
and and the program. like the indoctrination. Mom got somebody else she's dealing with, not my dad, but somebody else. So now I got to call him step dad. I got to look at him as my father, even though he's not. But, you know, this is who mom is dealing with. I don't have my father. He never been around. I don't know who this nigga is. He looked like me, but I don't know who this nigga is.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to run to my step dad. And my stepdad ain't got to give a fuck about me because I'm not his real kid.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He have a choice to care about you. That sucks. He could choose at any point to stop caring.
Yep. And see, that's what a lot of women don't understand is that if they have these children with the deadbeat niggas that they choose, it's not the next nigga you with obligation to have to take care of your child. That's not his job.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, it should be his job, you know, because he's stepping in and somewhat stepping up to the plate, but he's not obligated to take care of nobody except for
He's
the
a
girl he wants
part-time
to be in a
daddy. He don't have to
relationship
be.
with.
He don't have to be a full-time
Yep.
daddy. He's part-time until
Temporary.
until the marriage. You know, until the marriage, he part-time. He don't have to be full-time
Yep.
daddy.
And once she start bringing up marriage, he gonna be like, "Hey, you said marriage? Yeah, I'm trying to get married and I'm trying to have another kid by you. I'm gonna get up with you." So you mean to tell me stepdad just supposed to be here, eat up everything in the house, pay one bill, and leave while I'm going through it, and I'm watching my mother go through it, and I don't even know my real dad. Fuck. What the
And
fuck?
the
And
selfishness
then,
is that
and then, yes, sir.
yep. And the selfish part on her is that she don't get along with the dad. So it's like instead of her like saying we're gonna have a relation just to keep that relationship with your son or your daughter. If I don't have nothing to do with you, you just don't come around us completely. I could be bad on myself and I'll be father, I'll be mother and father. I hated that term.
Mm-hmm.
And that's deep. So the mom is mad at the baby father. She's mad at the stepfather. Now, and she's mad at her job. So there's three different things, three different situations she's mad at. So who does she take it out on? The child.
A kid. Was always well the thing is before it even goes to the job, the kid is already going to be affected by the first thing and the second thing.
Yep.
Because why is affecting his father was going to affect him. And then it's affecting his step home, which is his stepfather, which he's in the current home.
Yep.
So
So now
he's
you
around a
got
whole
two
bunch of
different situations. Yep.
with dealing with mom, and then mom got three different things that she dealing with, including her job. So the child is getting affected by both parents negatively in the same fucking way, if not equal. And it's too much for the child, and the child is always going to be affected.
And the fucked up thing is, who does the child go to? You can't go to your real father. You don't know who he is. You can't go to your real mother. She already fucked up. I mean, you can go to
Hey,
your uncle, your cousins, but they can only do so much.
hey, and that's why you got some people that go out to the friends in the neighborhood, some people that go out to other family members. You got some people that go within themselves.
There you go. Yes, sir.
You
You
know,
hitting it right on the head. Yes, sir. If I can't get it at home, if I can't get it at home, I'm gonna hit the block.
you gonna get
Cause
it
I know the
somewhere.
block, the streets don't love me, but my niggas on the block love me.
Yeah, you gonna get it somewhere.
See, and that's why that term of like the village can raise a child, but when the mother is so toxic, she just feel that she don't want no help, and you run to the streets.
Already.
And the fucked up thing is the kid is running through the streets to take care of his mother. The kid ain't running through the streets just to do that shit. Well, a real one, he's not doing that shit just for the fame or I want everybody. Oh, he a street nigga. They don't want that shit. They just want to take care of their mother. Like that's the whole reason why I got in the streets. I saw her struggling my whole life. Now I got to be 18 and I got to do my own thing, but I got to make sure she good though. I'm not about to dip out like my father did. I'm about to take care of the situation like my father didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oops. Almost spilled a little bit, but you didn't because I already junked you.
Can't spill the
Yeah.
And if anybody forgot, you know that like button is always there. Even a dislike. Haters are accepted. Haters are welcome.
That part, you know me, I accept the like button and the dislike button hit. So, whatever you feel, you know. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have like one or two, I'm not really worried about that. We keep progressing, we keep moving, and we do what we do. So, the Smokers Lounge is not changing, and we still the Smokers Lounge. And we're gonna continue being the forefront of these motherfucking goddamn this bullshit YouTube shit. Not even just YouTube shit, information just exactly. Just from the get go, because this is what we do. These niggas caring about fucking all these other people and what's going on in the news and what's doing this and da da da. When that home plate needs some caring about, god damn it. Take care of that
Facts.
motherfucking home plate. Your home ain't in order. You shouldn't be saying if anything. You shouldn't be talking about anything else being in order until you get your
Yep.
shit in order. Point blank.
What they say, you shouldn't be speaking on somebody else's home if yours isn't clean. If yours
Mm,
isn't clean and your house ain't straight, then why are you speaking on somebody else's?
right.
exactly. Take care of your own backyard.
Yes,
Mm,
sir.
yeah. What they say, don't throw rocks at a glass house if you got a glass house as well. Mm,
Don't throw a brick if you can't take one.
that too. Stone, brick, rock, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a glass house and people can see through and what's going on in your life, don't you throw stones at somebody else that's doing as much or even worse than what you're doing. I mean, what the hell? You putting levels to worse and bad? No, you fucking up in your shit. They fucking up in their shit. How two fuck ups gonna sit here and argue how much one is fucking up more than the other? Drama.
And that's
Imagine.
fucking crazy. Damn, that's a mic drop. Damn, that's a mic drop, dog. I literally see this shit like no exaggeration, like going to the hood and literally two crackheads arguing, like these niggas arguing over crack. Like, my nigga, y'all arguing over who gonna get fucked up the most, who gonna be down bad the most, who gonna not, you know, be
Yeah.
something in life, and y'all literally arguing about that.
Mm-hmm. Who's gonna get the best high of being the drug addict, being the druggie? Like, oh shit, we druggies, but we arguing over who's gonna get the fucking best high. Like,
And then after they both smoke, them niggas not even arguing. Them niggas damn near friends now. They both high. So what we got to argue about?
cause that still brings two fuck ups together. It's good. It's still
Yep.
easy. It's still you're still gonna end up with two fuck ups.
Yep.
And if you know they can multiply the fuck ups by twos, I mean we all know multiplication. We all know what happened in the 80s and 90s.
Yep.
You
And
know,
then if you got a crack baby, you know, the baby, he or she obviously gonna follow down the same path.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. In most cases, yeah.
Yep, not all cases, but most cases.
Yeah, I've seen cases, and I'm a living proof of a case that I ain't fall down my father's, path. So he did a lot of shit. So I that's one thing I know on his resume. He got hustling down pat. I've seen it, my own eyes, like since a young one. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I'm not claiming it. I'm not claiming to be, in that life. That wasn't
Right.
my life. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's just something that I know that's something that was done at the time that I was around him. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't change later in life when I end up being around him again. Shit didn't change. Fuck. It shit did not change. Actually got worse. So,
It made you a better person. Like you said, you didn't go down the same path.
hmm and I chose that. I chose that.
Yes, sir.
So that
Consciously.
that
Yes, sir.
right? And that leads me to say that you have a choice. You always have a choice. It's what you choose to do with your life. You know.
Man, you got to choose wisely. I learned that from J. Cole. You got to choose wisely. Because if you don't, then whatever you choose is going to choose you. And it's not going to choose it wisely. It's going to take over your whole reality. Like you said, if you don't kick whatever habit or crack, weed, whatever, liquor, whatever, if you don't, if you're not able to overcome it, it's going to consume your whole life and take over you. So until you about 50, 60 years old, you going to smoke or drink or whatever.
See, that's why we the gods and goddesses, because we create and manifest our own reality. So it's like whatever you put out is what you get back. So if you want to have a bad experience, you're gonna have that bad experience. If you want everything to turn out good, you have that good experience. It's all up to you. There's no other person that's pulling the strings. It's me, myself, and I.
That part. Oh man, bring back these confessions. God damn it, confessions is now like
Man,
I'm gonna start doing some late
the
night
good
bills.
old days.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing some late night confession bills. You know what I'm saying? We need to bring the confessions
Mm-hmm.
back because I think that confessions, that confessions energy was dope. Um, and um, if y'all see a random late night,
I got you, Chris. Hey, call it quarantine confessions.
Man, that's man, what? What? Man, you could make a whole podcast out of that. Man, that name, man, what? Quarantine confessions? Ooh wee. You killing the game.
See, I would say going to your higher self and to a little trickery and foolery on them when you say like this will be my vaccinated confessions, meaning that I'm going into my higher self. So yes, I'm vaccinated in knowing that I am to my God level. So I am vaccinated to believing who I am. That's how you can change that narrative up.
hmm that part.
Quarantine confessions.
Oh man, you're gonna make me have to do another overlay. Gosh. Hold on, let me see what I got for confession.
Shit, that could be like sometimes like on a Friday build or some shit. Sometimes.
Friday build for confessions.
Yep.
You want to make Friday confessions?
That shit dope.
No, but Friday is fly day. So yeah, we would have to take
Is
out
that so? What you was doing in quarantine? What was you doing? Was you getting money? Was you mad? Was you stressed out? Was you
Yeah,
arguing? Was
I
you
want to know.
happy? Was you
I want to know what's
sad?
the. I want to go deeper than that. I want to know what's the worst thing that you did in quarantine that is equal to the worst thing that you did outside of quarantine. Yeah,
So
I want
that'd be kind of hard for me because I kept high fives the whole time.
right, but there's always somebody that been doing some shit during quarantine that they've been doing, way before quarantine. A freak don't stop being a freak. A freak need its fix.
Man, he said it's Mr. Nasty Time.
Some mass on shenanigans going on.
Right. All I'm saying is, from the time I was on Bigo and looking at different people's lives. A lot of shit was going on during quarantine time, and motherfuckers is really not talking about that. And I'm like, so it's giving me a goddamn idea. Let's talk about these quarantine times. And the bro just brung up fucking goddamn quarantine confessions. Oh my god. Ah, shit. Yeah,
I ain't gonna
that's
lie.
whole
I ain't
that's
gonna
a whole
lie.
section in
I'm
itself.
a I'm a I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, like I'm gonna keep it G real. The only thing that I really did, like, cause I was
Hold on, you about to
quarantining
hold
before it
on, hold on.
even became a
Before
trend.
hold on, bro. Before you confess, hold on, because it seems like you about to drop the confessions. Hold on, bro. We gotta switch this up. All right, go ahead, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Uh, where I fucked up, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real. Where I fucked up, um, cause I was doing, like you said, I was doing it before quarantine, like, and even after, like you said, when I got out of quarantine, I was still doing it. Where I fucked up was I thought that, man, and it's fucked up. I gotta explain it this way. I really thought that like black people were not like, I never looked at it as like, oh, everybody comes from Africa, like we're the greatest, or I never looked at it like that. But I had high praise. Like I respected us, like, cause we all go through the same thing. So I respected us a certain way. Like, okay, if I see a black girl or a black man, I know like, you know, we we in the same position. Like, you're my brother, you're my sister. Like, we gonna fight through this. We gonna get through this. But even during quarantine, like, motherfuckers was fucking me over, like doing fuck shit, like just random ass fuck shit, just fucked up ass shit. Like, why would you do that to a person that care about you? And when I got out of quarantine, I was still doing it, like still, like, okay, yeah, they fucked me over and did me bad, but I'm still looking at this with respect, and I'm still, I take pride in being black, like every day, still till now, like, but I started catching on, like, you know what? This shit is really fucked up, because I'll keep running back to the people that look like me, nappy hair, black skin, we all look alike, but you're fucking me over. Like, you doing, and it's fucked up. I gotta say this. I told this to somebody the other day. I said, black people have done more wrong to me than any other race. Like any other race, Asian, Mexican, white, they never like did some foul shit. They probably lied or did some finessing shit, but black people have did the worst to me. Like, and that's my own color. Like, they done me foul, and I had to catch on. Like, dog, you can't keep continuing your life like, just because they look like you doesn't mean they're on the same page. Like, just because, y'all go through the same thing doesn't mean they get the point or understand it. Just because you got out of the Bible and you're not believing in Jesus and all, doesn't mean they're doing the same. So I had to come to that reality, like, dog, I'm fucking myself over, like, believing in something that's not even, like, why am I holding on to this shit? Why? Why am I trying to still keep this relationship? Why am I still trying to fuck with you and make sure you good and you fucking me over the whole time? But that's just a confession.
Skin folk ain't kin folks.
Mm. I mean, nigga peeing Wednesday
Man,
being picked, nigga pins. They being taught how to be Europeans, point blank. And you got some of them, that'll do it, and you got some of them that don't. You just gotta stay close to the ones that, it's not nigga peeing, not part of that nigga peeing classification. There's nothing wrong with, helping out your brethren, but when some some happens to the point where you feel like you've been played or capitalized on, um, it teaches you to, not do that, not trust that person again. And that's fine as well. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. And it doesn't mean like you gotta stop, reaching out and helping people or whatever, because some of us, that's in our nature to care and care
facts.
for others, and help others. So some of us, we do that and we get a kick out of helping people, just like some people get a kick out of humor, some people get a kick out of sex, some people get a kick out of drugs, some people get a kick out of a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just saying, don't let it stop letting it be you, because that's what somebody else did, and now you gotta hover and cloud yourself with this whole bubble protection like you're not caring, not like you're not loving, when that's just in your nature, and you're just suppressing yourself, and you're fighting against yourself, you know. And that's one thing you don't want to do,
Yep.
is have a battle within yourself, you know. Because even like with a lot of this religion and stuff, when you're reaching out to something else, you're actually having a battle with yourself, because you're depending on something else besides depending on yourself. So you're just telling yourself, well, bitch, I don't need you, nigga. I can depend on this fucking God. Fucking talking about, I call on you when I need you. You know what I'm saying? And it just seems like to some people this God is just more powerful than self, you know, which is stupid, but it is what it is.
Facts. Because whatever you believe in, it's not like I tell Christians all the time. You do know Jesus was human like you, 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 eyes. Like, yeah, he may have been personified as a god, but yeah, that was a human being. He walked
Demigod.
around here. He didn't have. I mean, he may have learned something. He may have learned something. Somebody taught him, and he figured out. Possibly how to do it the right. If it is real, I don't know, because like I said, I wasn't living in them times, so I don't know if Jesus is real or not.
Mhm.
But Jesus is a human being. He's not nothing so great. He's just like me and you. He had a father, had a mother, he had bills and rent. Like, it's not no different.
No, he didn't have bills. He didn't have rent. Hold on. His father, his birth wasn't even a natural birth, and and
You got a
and and,
point.
and the mother was a child at the time of his birth.
Yep.
So that's out the water right there. Like, hold on. So in our time, this is called rape, and in that time, just because that's a different time back in the past, y'all won't consider that as rape, but you're still raping people. Hold on, hold on. I
And
mean,
you're passing the story on.
throughout the whole witch hunt Salem bullshit, or just the pure witch hunt times, they was raping and killing witches. So raping been in their nature from the get go. So this is not a form of rape that God would choose a 13, 14-year old to birth his son out of all the grown fertile women that's around in the land. You chose a child. That sounds like a sacrifice.
And
Yep.
don't forget, you know, Satan was God's first son. So sometimes figure out like, where does the stepchild, the bastard child, he's just come from?
You know what I think? I think that story of Jacob and Esau is the story of the birth of the devil and Jesus. That's just me. They say it's, oh, these are the tribes and da 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 da. Huh, huh. However, there's two twins. One's white, one's black. So in a sense, one's dark, one's highly thought of. That looks like it sound like a yin yang balance to me.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at Jesus and
So
the devil, that's another yin yang balance to me. However, this is just me throwing another perception of how I look at this bullshit. It's just because I'm not playing into the whole tribe bullshit, tribes of Judah bullshit. If you're a tribe of Judah, you're a tribe of that
So can I
European.
ask you something?
You're hold on. You're a tribe of that European bullshit. We seen the motherfucking movie of Judah, and who was Judah representing? The infiltration nigga that was playing fucking both sides, but was securing his part with the European, with the Judaism, with the Judaism. This is why you get Jewed up. All that shit is related. So if you get a Judah, you don't think this dude is playing on the European side against us? Did anybody understand that movie?
It was a hook.
Anybody understand these words? People will say all these words that mean the same thing, Judaism, and all this shit, and don't put them two together.
Buddha.
And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? You obviously don't realize infiltration when it's right in front of your face. You obviously don't know an agent when they're right in front of your face, which means you allow anybody to come in and infiltrate your home.
Facts.
That shit, that's wild to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you tell people when they try to come in your house, everybody not invited. But don't come in my house and speaking their religion bullshit.
Exactly. Keep that shit over there. Don't come through over here because we're gonna shut that shit down point blank. And we had examples.
That's deep, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Cause I never watched the movie, the Judas and Messiah, or whatever it's called. I never watched it, but that is deep. Like he was a whole agent out here, like a whole snitch, a whole he infiltrated and did all, and motherfuckers are praising it. Like they're looking at him like, oh my god, yes, you go, yes, Black Power.
Because by this time they already learned to be a nigga pin. So the nigga pins that are nigga pins, they're gonna support him, just like the nigga pins that support fucking 6ix9ine. Just like the nigga pins that's gonna support any other snitch that's out there.
If y'all you never notice like something like what Will said, I think you said earlier. But if you notice that everything the elites do, they try to run shit from what they think how they from that fucking Bible shit, the scripted story. They try to run all that, how they operate. It's all in the same sense of it's like I can go ahead and betray this person, stab this person in the back, and then I could come back and resurrect on a different character or some shit like that. That's what they do. It's like in plain view sight, you seeing the same bullshit from the fairy tale that they're using.
That's because it's a will. They it was made for that. They're just carrying on the same will from their forefathers that was doing the same thing to the people at that time. That's why I don't understand what truth are you getting from this? What truth? Oh, there's some truth in it. What? To play your other people? Because what's been going on for anybody who take truth out of that shit. I mean, look what happened to Ty
Yep,
this past weekend. You see what I'm saying?
yep.
And that's the fucking bullshit I be talking about. There's no reason, man,
Betrayal.
point blank, under my watch, I'm gonna let y'all know straight up. Under my watch, none of that bullshit happens. None of that bullshit is gonna happen. If you coming through and we linking up And you on my watch, man, we taking care of you. Point blank. And I'm not dropping you off in no random fucking place that I know that you never been to. And I know that's whack as fuck. I know it's whack as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shit was made. Shit, well, not made. Shit was played in a way so me and her couldn't link up. That's what it was. Cause I'm close to the Venice Beach and I'm closer to Venice Beach and I'm closer to Manhattan Beach. And that's where she was dropped off at. Imagine. Imagine. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
So she would have been close to, if she would have been at Venice Beach exactly where she was dropped off, that she already knew we was gonna link up. And that's what you do to somebody that came into town to celebrate your graduation or whatever. This is the shit that our own community is doing to each other. Like, why? You're really that much of a narcissist? Like,
Right.
and the fact that she went live on this shit was crazy. And the fact that I'm on the phone talking to her, trying to make this right over what somebody else fucked up. Man, I literally was gonna pick her up. We was gonna ride to Long Beach, and I was literally gonna pick up some fucking seafood so we can have our thing, and we could end. She could end off her trip. Dope, and we could have our little crab leg competition. It would have been cool. It would have been fun. You know what I'm saying? But due to the fact that what she was, dropped off and had the experience, she wanted to find her own way, and I respect that. And she still went out to Venice Beach, which was cool. Ain't
Yep.
nothing but love and respect. You know what I'm saying?
And in the midst of all that, she was always protected.
Mm-hmm. That part.
I said, no matter how much evil somebody try to do to you, when you protected, you just protected. So it's like you gonna always find a way to find a good experience out of something. But then it teaches you that those individuals that might do something negative towards you, that they got a lot to grow up from. But at the same time, is that they don't know themselves as much as they say they would do, and they still trying to find themselves. And it's just like I said, a lot of people it's just wicked, got a wicked heart, but a slide, always smile on your face and try to tell you something different.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to Ty. You know what I'm saying? Much love, peace and love, my light. A real hotel. You know.
That's when you go into your lower self. So you can't speak and say, "Well, the devil made me do that." When you look in the mirror, and that's yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's why, and it's this is that whole situation is fucking crazy. And you know what? It could be exactly what it is because it is what it is. Um, all I'm saying is, you know, motherfuckers is fucked up, and
Yep.
we ain't fucking with people with that shit. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? So, we gonna continue doing us point blank, which that shit we don't do. And people,
Facts.
people met us in person and know that that's shit that we don't do. You know what I'm saying? So like that's some fucked up shit. But I'm glad, you know, she got it exactly where she wanted to be, and she ended up getting back home as well. So, shout out to Ty. We almost about to hit the 3 hour mark. You know what I'm saying? It's been a great build. We're going to head into that digression mode. I'm opening up the floor for everybody to, give their concluding words. Go ahead, fam. Not everybody at once, though.
I'm just waiting on my nigga Will of Dallas.
I already know you, Bron.
Why it gotta be
What
the
you say?
Yo, so y'all saying y'all want to leave? That's what it is. Like, nah, nigga, why you
it's
closing out?
possible.
Why you closing out, bro?
Oh, you said you about to close out?
Yeah.
All right, good looking, bro. Everybody, I'll be safe till the next time. Thanks for letting me on. Shout out to the panel, chat. Peace, bro.
Peace, bro. Salute.
Shit, I guess I will.
Well,
Hey, shout out to the whole chat, the trolls, my niggas that was on the panel. You already know. Shout out to everybody that was watching in the bushes. Definitely shout out to all the haters. Love y'all. And shit. You know, love, peace, blue, green, red, brown, purple, fresh wigs, fresh do rags, fresh breads. Shit, salute, salute. And I'm out.
why you keep adding colors to the goddamn grease?
I don't know. I'm thinking about the different colors of the spectrum when I'm thinking about that rainbow.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of felt that, but I just wanted to make sure, Will be.
Yes, sir. Everybody,
Right.
peace and love. Good looking. Chris C. Murder Cyphers. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Hit the like, hit, hit the dislike, share it, don't share it, haters are welcome. And that's my piece.
Appreciate that, brother. Hey, just to let you know, a lot of people used to call me C Murder back then, because when No Limit and shit was out, and I had a brother, and all that shit, but everybody looked at me as a little brother, so I was always like the little brother to people. So when people see my people that know my big brother, they call me C Murder.
That's crazy.
Right. And it's like, yeah, nigga, you got a real bro, nigga. You gonna be a real one, bro. I'm like, yeah. All right. I don't know what you're talking about, but but now I do. But shout out to the bros, all the fam that came on the panel we was building with. Thank you for y'all opinion, y'all information, you know. Um and the discussion, the love, the humor, what I'm saying? Appreciate all of that. Thank you for everybody in the chat that came through. I would, especially the chatty patties. I see y'all chatty patties. I ain't gonna mention y'all, but you know what I'm saying? I see y'all chatty patties. Uh, you know, much love to y'all as well, all day, y'all family. Shout out to Amani Bay for coming through, spend some information. You know, he is if you didn't get his email is in the chat. You might have to scroll up a little bit, but you know, if you want to contact him, his contact is there. And you already know. Love yourself, love everyone else. Take care of yourself, take care of everyone. Protect your energy, protect everyone's energy. Drink your water, eat your fruit, your vegetables, and make sure you dazzle your food with the seasoning because medication is elevation. Last and foremost, please break those loops. Rise above all occasions. Break those links. You don't need to be around. You don't need to be in no loops. No, no, no. It's cool to have chains, but you don't need to be in the loop. Point blank. You know. This is the Smokers Lounge. I'm your host, Chris Cyphers. We are sponsored by Executive Sessions. Salute to the fam. Thanks for the pack. Until tomorrow, I'll see y'all later. Everybody have a great night. Love y'all. Salute.
Hit the beat.